The funny thing is, people tell you that, oh, these are jobs Americans won't do anymore. You've heard this probably for decades, right? And it's like hotel maids. Oh, Americans
Yeah.
somehow decided they didn't want to do that. Go to West Virginia and
Well,
look at the hotel maids. They're all American citizens, right? They're
yeah.
all people who've been here forever. Why? Because there's no immigrants to take those jobs. And so is this that people unusually or uniquely in West Virginia love to clean hotel rooms? No, it's because they are able to clean hotel rooms because someone else hasn't crowded them out with lower wage demands. They don't demand good working conditions or maybe even legal conditions. And so, gee, the hotels fill up with these low end foreign workers who send the money home. Americans don't work there. Americans have to go on welfare. When you hire an illegal worker, Mark, you're really paying for it. The Americans have to subsidize it two and three ways. First way, think about this, okay? The first way is you're hiring them below market rates, right? But they're desperate, so they'll work for anything, right? So you're hiring that hotel maid. She's working for $10 an hour, but truth is, you can't feed your family on $10 an hour. And since even if they're an illegal immigrant, they've got an American child because they were born in this country, and now that child collects on the parent on behalf of the child collects food stamps, goes to the emergency room, has Medicaid, all these things. We're going to get to this on the whole anchor baby phenomenon, but so the person can't help it. They're so poor, but they're here illegally. They're collecting, and so we call that in America, in my business, we call this what employers are doing, hiring these people too cheap for them to live, and the state has to make up the difference. We call that the privatization of profits and the socialization of costs.
Well, I have a chart that shows that too in another light. And
Okay.
like I said, we'll get to the charts at the end, but I want to take a quick moment before we continue because we have a lot more stuff to cover. To reiterate here that Jim Robb works for Numbers USA, which is a nonpartisan organization attempting to look out for the working class in America that's been perennially screwed.
Yeah.
And they're unsung heroes that are trying and achieving, like getting action to help reduce immigration, free up middle class jobs, rebalance the economy, because there are special interests, like basically the theme. They keep saying who will pick the crops. They keep saying Americans don't do this work. But if you've been to like an economics 101 class, there's a thing called the supply demand curve, right? And so to say that argument, except for only the dumbest mainstream media outlets, is intellectually dishonest, which
Right.
is the tool they use, the gaslighting tool they've used over and over again. So what I want to ask people is open up another window while you're listening, go to Numbers USA, and Jim, what do you want them to do?
It says join. Just join because it's free. All we're asking you to do is give us your email and your address, et cetera, so we can supply you with the tools that you can shout at your congressman and your senator to say lower immigration and get rid of the illegal immigration, and here are the specific bills that we need you to back in Congress that will get that done. Congress knows what it needs to do. They're going to do it when they feel they have no choice but to do it. So what we need is to get hundreds of thousands of more people. Go to numbersusa.com. We're the people who make it happen.